Welcome back to Arkham Horror First Edition. Up first, Joe Diamond, who's hiding from monsters in the city of the Great Race. So he doesn't need to roll dice, he just is going to stand up and be in the same box that he was in last time. So he's going to roll a die for an encounter in the city of the Great Race, and he rolls a 6. Oh, that does not sound good. Let's take a look. City of the Great Race. Lose 2 sanity points because of a hideous whistling. So as Joe was hiding from the monsters, they were whistling hideously. So he's going to lose 2 sanity. That takes him from 7 down to 5, but he also has the cloud memory spell, so he's going to try that to get that whistling out of his mind. If he rolls a 1 or 2, which is his knowledge check, his sanity will go back up again. He rolls a 1! Yes! So Joe calms himself with some meditation, deep breathing exercises, casts cloud memory, and recovers those 2 sanity. So that was pretty good, but he didn't move anywhere. He's still wandering around the city of the Great Race. Not good. Up next, Harvey Walters, who's over in the Plateau of Lang. He's going to move 1 step closer to getting out of there, finding his way out of the gate. And he has to roll a die and have an encounter. Oh goodness, let's see what he gets. He rolls a 4. So, Plateau of Lang, he rolls a 4. And here we go, Plateau of Lang 4. You see the mountains move, lose 2 sanity points from terror. Yeah, but you know what? He doesn't even have to roll. He has the cloud memory spell, and he'll just go ahead and cast it. So same thing with Joe. He sees the mountains move. They kind of twist his mind a little bit, but Harvey's pretty knowledgeable, so he just casts himself a cloud memory spell that gets the sanity right back. So it went from 6 down to 4, and then 4 right back up to 6. All right, next up we have Carolyn Fern, who's here. She's going to be rolling 2 dice because she's got to move. She's got a 7 strength now. She's fully pumped, but her mind needs some work. So she wants to get over to the sanitarium, and she rolls 7. So she goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets to the sanitarium. Now she gets $2 for her retainer, and she has to pay $3 in the sanitarium to get some brain cells back, so we'll just transfer 1 of her dollars back over to the bank. And now she's going to roll a 6-sided die for sanity. Let's get a 6. She gets 2. 2, so she's up to 3 sanity. That is not good. She's probably going to have to spend her next turn there as well. Oh well. All right, all that excitement. We're gonna pop over to our characters again, have a quick look at them, very quick, and then we're going to be rolling on the gate and monster table. Once again from 50,000 feet. So we got Joe Diamond. He's not doing too bad. He's got 7 sanity, 5 strength. He's got his dynamite, cavalry saber, cloud memory. It's all working good for him so far. He's got to come out, close the gate. So this would give him 8, 9, 10, and a fight 15. So he can definitely close the gate if he uses the dynamite. Probably going to have to do that. Harvey Walters is doing well. He's got 6 sanity, 7 strength. Elder Sign, Bind Monster, which can also close a gate, or banish a monster. Banish a monster or control a monster. He might have to do that. He's got heal. He's fully loaded with spells. He's doing a great job. And then we have Carolyn Fern, who blowed up the gate a long time ago, a couple episodes ago, and she's recovering. She's recovering from all of her problems. So she'll continue to recover next time. All right, let's go back to Vord. We might have another gate and monster appearing. Let's hope not. All right, it's gate appearance time, and we roll a 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the pips on these little wonky dice are weird. So 4, 5, 6, and a 6 is the graveyard, and the graveyard already has. It has another dimension in it. So we're just going to be ending up getting a monster. So our doom's not going to increase. But we'll get another monster, and then all the monsters are going to move, and there's lots of them now. Alright, so here we are at the another dimension gate, and we're going to the graveyard. We're going to be getting a monster out of the bag of exciting monsters. Oh, and what do we get this time? We get lovely, absolutely. It is a formless spawn. 14. Okay, it's only magic harms it. Here we go again with one of these ridiculous monsters. Right 5. Oh, man. Well, where does it come from, though? It comes from the Abyss. We need to find a gate to the abyss and close it, because that would get rid of the flying polyp, the ghoul, and this rotten dude right now. Alright, we're going to be moving all monsters now. I'm going to zoom out, and we're going to have that take place. Alright, it's the monster movement time. Flyers are not going anywhere because there's nobody to get to. So let's start with this guy, left 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to flip them over this time because I really don't want to forget. And the Migo is heading this way. It goes right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, joining the flying wallop. We have this guy going right 3, 1, 2, 3. So he joins the flying wallop. The lunatic, left 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the elder thing going left 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, what else have I missed? The Shoggoth is Shoggothing himself around. He goes right 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. And we now have this guy going right 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The formless spawn. And what else have I missed? And the ghoul left 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is just touring the streets. And I think I got everything because the flyers are not going to move. Alright, I'm just going to flip them all back over, then we're going to wrap up our episode for today. But the episode was so quick. We're going to do 2 turns in 1 episode. I know, shocking. So let's just do another turn. So that was basically it. Let's get going. Joe Diamond is in the city of the Great Lace. So he will move 1. He's going to have an encounter there. And he rolls a 2. Oh no, I think the 2 was horrible, wasn't it? City of the Great Lace. Monsters lurk everywhere. Stay in the box next turn. He's never going to get back to Arkham. That's absolutely horrible. Alright, but we do now have Harvey Walters, who's in the Plateau of Lang. He's returning. Whoop, back here. And it's 15 to destroy by physical / magical attack. Well, he does have the Dread Curse of Azathoth. It's a +9 magical attack, used once per turn. Sanity cost 2. So that's gonna, he can't fail his magic. So that's 9. He has a fight of 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. And he has to roll a 3 or higher to destroy the gate. Come on, Harvey, and a 6. Harvey blows the gate up real good. So the Plateau of Lang is blown up by Harvey, which means the Shoggoth gets sucked through because it's Plateau of Lang. It also means the Elder thing gets sucked through because he's also Plateau of Lang. I think that's the only Plateau of Lang monsters. And yeah, now we didn't use the Elder Sign. I kind of want to save the Elder Sign for Founder's Rock. We really, if a gate ever shows up in Founder's Rock again, we want Harvey to go through it, Elder Sign it, because that's the one that puts monsters on every other gate. It's very bad. And that cost Harvey 2 sanity. And I do believe, though, that he can go ahead and cast his Cloud Memory spell, use once per turn. So he's just going to get his sanity back. So I think you can cast more than 1 spell in a turn. Let me double check that in the rules. If not, he'll just cast it at the beginning of his next turn and get 2 sanity back anyway. Okay, I can't specifically find it in the rules right now. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time. Like I said, anyway, Harvey would just cast at the beginning of next turn anyway. So I think we're good to go there. I think he can cast it because it says once per turn. I don't see in the rules where it says you can only cast 1 spell per turn and that's it. It just says you can cast it once per turn. So I'm ruling it that way. So he closed the gate by using the Dread Curse of Azathoth, and he just used Cloud Memory to get the 2 sanity back. Alright, Carolyn Fern is sitting here at the sanitarium. She only has 3 sanity. She gets $2 at the beginning of her turn for her retainer. She's going to take her retainer money plus another $1, $3 at the sanitarium to get some counseling here. And let's hope she gets a good roll. And she gets 5. That's right on. That's going to pump her right up to 7 sanity. So she's back in the game. So she now has 7 strength, 7 sanity. But she doesn't have a lot for items. She only has a magical knife. So she might pop to the curiosity shop next turn. Alright, that's it. So we're going to roll on the table for a gate monster appearing. And let's do it. Alright, let's get rolling a couple of dice. And what do we have? We get a 6. I don't know, where is 6? The graveyard. Okay, well, the graveyard already has a gate. Doom's not going to increase, but we will be getting a monster up at the graveyard. All right, it's graveyard monster time. What are we going to get? Maybe we'll get a ghoul coming out of the graveyard. I don't know. What do we get? We get one of these. Oh, we get another Bayaki, which is Great Hall of Celery, I believe, or Yuggoth. No, Great Hall of Slayano. All right, so we get wow, we got another. Well, we got one at the woods and one here, and they're flyers, so they just sit there not doing a heck of a lot. So that's it. Now it's all monsters move. So I'm going to zoom out. We're going to have all the monsters on the board take a hike. And it's good to see those monsters getting their steps in and staying healthy. All right, the flyers are not moving because, again, we don't have anybody on the board and the road spaces for them to get to. The lunatic left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just wandering around Arkham with his axe. People are shutting their doors when they see him coming. We have left 5 for the deep one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the ghoul left 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He's just spinning around the church. And we have this guy right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what else do we have? We have this guy right 3. 1, 2, 3. The Migo is going right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that's it. So we're going to flip everything back to its normal side and wrap up our episode for today. All right, that's going to wrap us up for today. So get Joe Diamond again hiding from monsters in City Great Race. We have Harvey down here at Devil's Beach after successfully closing the gate. And we have Carolyn Fern fully pumped, fully healed, fully sanity got back. And we only have 1, 2, 3. We only have 4 gates on the board. Our Doom's at 6. To win the game, though, we have to have all gates closed at the same time. And this another dimension just keeps messing us over because we've gone through it twice so far, and it just throws you somewhere else. It usually chucks you back to Arkham, and then you're pooched. So we probably should have blown up this gate with the magical shard that Carolyn Fern had. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Arkham Horror 1st Edition. We're doing a complete playthrough here with Joe Diamond, Harvey Walters, and Carolyn Fern. We'll see you next time for the continuation.